can be successful, you can do all of that. And so when we're young, I feel like we're more likely to feel like that. As we get older, we kind of feel a little more stuck. Maybe we regret some of the decisions that we made. Even if they're not doing what you feel like they should be doing, shit, they're kids, and kids have I just cussed, and this is supposed to be for kids, damn. Like when I say young, I mean like you still living with your parents and stuff like that. First things first, learn how to do your own makeup so you don't think that it's just gonna come to you with age. No, you need to learn how to do it so you don't have to pay someone else to do it, or you're gonna be looking crazy. That is unhappy with themselves and their life convince you of where you're going and how far you're gonna go. Most older people hate because they jealous that you have a chance that they no longer have. So with that being said, if you got somebody in your life telling you, you just like your daddy, you ain't gonna be shit, you just like your mama, da 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 da. Okay. But don't take that in. You don't want to develop into a person that's doing stuff to prove other people wrong, because you don't need to prove anything to anybody. You are your own person. You are not your father. You're not your mother. You are not their mistakes. And yeah, I feel like older people love to condition kids and the youth to think that, you know, if they do things differently because they're not used to the way that a young person is doing it, or don't know, or whatever, that it's wrong, or you gonna fail, or whatever the case is. I'll get back to my phone later. But really what it is you have a chance that they no longer have. You have a chance to figure these things out. When you're young, you're excited for the future, even if you're going through some bullshit, because you feel like you could get out of your house and you could, you know, be like the rappers you see or whatever. Like, and it's true, you can move out of your parents' house, you can be successful, you can do all of that. And so when we're young, I feel like we're more likely to feel like that. As we get older, we kind of feel a little more stuck. Maybe we regret some of the decisions that we made. I really couldn't tell you what plays into an older person hating on a kid, because even if they're not doing what you feel like they should be doing, shit, they're kids, and kids have I just cussed, and this is supposed to be for kids, damn. Okay, Miss Jackson, you fired. But I already been fired in 2020, so. Ooh, ow. That didn't hurt that bad. Thank God I got these jeans on. Anyway, you have your whole everything ahead of you. Your parents, they have their mentality, their mindset, because they've gotten to a certain point in their life, what they believe is what they believe. You still have an opportunity. You can, you know, and they still have an opportunity, but this video is about you. This video is so that you could know, no matter what your parents did, what they're doing, where you're at, where you're growing up, that you could get out, you can go see the world, you can end up having your own place and gotta deal with nobody's shit, you can start your own stuff, you can do all of that. Just let it gradually, like, don't look at other people doing it and feel like, well, dang, I should be doing it. If you 14, 15, 16, you know, I know there's other people out there 15, 16, 14 that are Instagram famous or YouTube famous or whatever, but that doesn't have to be everybody. And what if you're meant to go through some different stuff or whatever like that? But I would say to any young person, you know, if they dealing with an old hater in their life, old haters got nothing but time to hate on you, because the time they should have spent working on themselves has already, like, not passed, but you know, for them it's not worth it. If they 50 something years old, 40 something years old, 60, whatever, however old, you know, they might feel like, well, what's the point of me leveling up now or changing now? My life is behind me. So we tend to have that mentality when you get older. Even me, I'm not that old, but I'm 26, and I feel like, dang, girl, when you was 21, 22, like, chill, you should have been, you know, this or that or whatever. But it's almost kind of like everybody has to just live in their own skin, you know? Everybody has to live in their own skin. It's hard to do that, because living in your own skin is hard. You have to have boundaries. You have to have, you know, discipline for yourself, not for nobody else. But it's like, okay, I got $10, I want to go do this with it, but you know, I need that. So it's like, discipline in those situations is what's going to determine like how far you get, not what someone else said, you know. And then you have time to, I don't want to say you have time to make mistakes, because I got friends that passed away in high school and young and all that. That's a whole nother conversation. But I just feel like, I don't know, life is to be lived, loved, enjoyed, and you're supposed to learn, but you're not supposed to go through it trying to avoid being something somebody else told you were going to be. So I think that's my biggest message, is don't Don't be that person that feels like they have to customize themselves for the people that they're around. Just be you. As weird as that sound, if it sounds weird to you, it's probably because you hang out with other people that make you feel like who you are ain't enough or whatever. I don't know. I know it's hard being young, especially like not even being able to socialize and stuff like that with this quarantine. Like, dang, it's almost like bullying had a purpose. All those things had a purpose because it teaches you how to have resilience, you know what I mean, and to not be so dependent on other people. But with the kids being at home, it's kind of scary because you really just on YouTube, you got social media. It's like, forget real life world with, you know, real life people my age or whatever, and this drama that goes on with that. Now it's like on a whole nother level because, you know, it's a whole nother world, and everybody's trying to navigate through it. This is not no do this 101 or anything 101. What I will say do is, if you young, don't let nobody, like when I say young, I mean like you still living with your parents and stuff like that. Don't let anybody, like I said, put their negative, oh, I hate when it does that. Anyways, don't let anybody put their negative mindset on you, you know? And then go out there and learn the things you want to learn. Don't think, oh, I'll just get it one day, it'll just come one day. Like, no, I feel like I kind of thought like that. Like, but I guess, you know, you develop an interest for things when it's time, I guess. I don't know. I just did my eyebrows. I really don't like when there's a focus, so I just did my eyebrows and did like some concealer, and then I did that little Il Makiage. I'm not gonna lie, that Il Makiage is like, oh, when they be reacting like that on the little things, it's low key, like, I could see why, because it's really good stuff. And then I just put a little bit of mascara on, if this camera wants to focus, because don't nobody got time for that. You cost too much to be tripping like you tripping. See, you gotta talk.